Aloha, gange. After this video, you'll be ready to take on the wilderness. Stick around. First and foremost, the number one thing you should be packing is water. Now, when I say water, I don't mean this kind. Okay, this is not gonna do it. It's not enough. So, what you want to do is get yourself a designated water bladder, something like this. This is the one that I be using, and it can hold 3 liters. Oftentimes, beginner riders overlook how physically demanding the sport is and think to themselves, a couple bottles should do it. Don't be that guy. You'll understand after your first ride. And if you've been riding trails, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But right here, here's a quick tip that you can use when you're filling up your bladder. To get rid of this swish swash noise, turn your bladder upside down and suck out the extra air that's trapped inside. Perfect. Good to go. Silent but violent. Now the best way to carry your water is with the CamelBak, which brings us to number 2 on our list. These bags come with a bladder, so it's a 2-for-1 deal if you don't already have one. However, what I do is I take out the bladder that came with the bag and I drop in my own. It's totally up to you. The main point you want to focus here is get a bag that fits your style and your needs. This is my current bag I'm running. What I look for in these bags is many pockets, good sized bladder compartment, and a chest strap. So this CamelBak came with a 1-liter bladder, and as I mentioned earlier, that's just not enough. So I bought my 3-liter bladder off of Amazon, what you're seeing now, and just swapped out the small one. Okay, so we got the water and the bag accounted for. Now it's time to fill it up with some goodies. No matter how new your bike is or how many pre-checks you did before you went riding, there's always a slight chance that something can malfunction or break while you're out in the field. That's why having a basic set of hand tools is an essential item. I cheated and I took a set of tools that came in my Husky. This is pretty much all you need. Nothing crazy. No need to pack your DeWalt drill or anything. Just some simple field tripping tools will do. So if you're riding a 2-stroke, I do want to point out one particular tool, which I think is the most important piece to this set, and it's this thing right here. This is called a spark plug wrench. This will make your life much easier because it's not a matter of if, but when. Your 2-stroke spark plug will fall or flood. It's just the nature of the beast. So stay strapped with this and be prepared, which is the ultimate segue to the next item on our list, number 4, spark plugs. I carry at least 3 extra of these with me in the trail because you just never know. These are basically the Achilles heels of 2-strokes. Every bike has their own spark plug that they work best with, so stock up on the one that you prefer or your bike prefers. My TM loves these little red NGK spark plugs, model number BR9EG, so that's the one that I go with. I keep 2 in my CamelBak and 1 extra spare in my bar bag. It never hurts to have too much, the more the merrier. Next up on the list is some good old-fashioned blades. Now, even if you don't plan on cutting or maintaining trails, it's always a smart idea to pack some cutting tools with you. My favorite brand is Gone Boy, and the model I prefer is the Pocket Boy. This little thing is a beast. It only cuts on the backstroke, but it definitely puts in work. You can see how fast it cuts through this 2x4. Now, the reason you should be carrying this is because you never know if the trail that you're on is going to lead to a dead end. So you can use this to cut your way out of that messy situation and get back on track. I also carry this blade just for shits and giggles, or in case you get like little bit branches, I just want to cut it off fast kind. Makes pretty clean work. Moving on to an item that's worth its weight in gold, some JB Weld. You want to look for the quick drying JB Weld when browsing your local hardware store. Here on the island, I get mine from Home Depot or Lowe's, but if you don't feel like driving, then you can just order a bunch off of Amazon. I'll have links to all these products in the description, but this low-cost 2-part epoxy is great for temporarily bonding surfaces like sealing cracks or blown clutch cases. This little item may be the sole reason you make it back to your truck, so don't leave your house without it. So the last item I got for you guys is just a simple rope or strap. Something like this. Eventually you're gonna come across a gnarly section or a nuts looking hill that your crazy ass is gonna try anyway. So in the event that you get stuck, it's nothing like having a piece of rope or strap to pull you or your bike back out to safety. So if you follow along my channel, then you probably know that I run the stuck mate on my TM because I get stuck way too often and I gave up on packing this in my bag and I just permanently added a rope to my bike. All the items that I believe are essential basically helps keep you alive or keep your bike running or focus on getting you back to your truck safely. So basically anything that helps those 3 aspects is probably what you should be carrying in the trails. I also pack bonus items like a first aid kit, painkillers, protein bars, zip ties, flashlight, Bic lighters, tie wire, just random things in case I'm having too much fun and I can't call it quits. That's my list. If you carry additional items that I didn't mention or didn't cover, then please put them in the comments because I would love to read them. Maybe I could add more things to my list because this is not perfect. I'm not perfect. Not trying to be a smart ass or anything. I'm just making this video to spread Aloha, maybe help somebody where I can if they didn't know what to bring to the trails. And, I'm always trying to learn and broaden my horizons. So if you got the game, then put me on, cuz. But that's a wrap for tonight, gangy. Catch you guys in the trails. Aloha.